Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Switch Pokemon Yellow. You'll see that I'm in quite a mess here, and that's because I'm going to show off a glitch that I've been meaning to show off for a while now. So check this out. And now we're in a gym battle? With a glitch Pokemon. This is Charizard U, or Index 199. This is the out-of-bounds LLL glitch, and this will allow us to get pretty much any Pokemon with an index number less than 200. And we can catch this. Yay! So now, let me show you how I did that. Alrighty, what you want to do first is make your way to this screen. You're going to hold up, select, and B at the same time. That'll take you to this screen here. You want to clear all your save data, because this will allow you to get a certain Pokemon you need to do this glitch. You might have seen it very briefly, it was called Masterball. So now I'm going to load a state. Alrighty, what you want to do is make your way to this point in the game. You want to make sure this trainer here is unfought. That is because he's a long-range trainer. He can be used for the trainer escape glitch. And what you want to do is escape from him. You can use an escape rope for that, as the name might imply. We'll be Viridian Forest, and what we want to do is make our way to Misty. I am going to speed that up. You might see parts of it, who knows. Anyway, onward. Alright, just letting you know, you do not want to heal at any Pokemon centers at all on your way to Misty. Most important thing to do is just make sure you have that level 100 Pokemon. It'll make things a lot easier for you. It's in front, cool. Let's get to fight this trainer. You want to make sure your Pikachu, really all you want is that level 100 Pokemon and Pikachu at this point, since we are in yellow. It can be any Pokemon for that matter. All you gotta do is talk to Misty, fight her. Beat up on her Staryu. Then throw out your weak Pokemon, or just Pikachu. Because you want Pikachu to faint. Probably shouldn't take it out, yeah. Come on, faint me. There we go, cool. Now just KO the Starmie. There we go. Yes, we get it. Okay. Thanks, Bubble Beam. Alrighty, so now you want to go back to the Pokemon Center. Do not heal. I cannot stress that enough. Do not heal. Go into here. Actually going to do that. Just to pause into the king. Sorry. Then I'm going to change box. Put on 3, because why not? And then just take a step. We'll faint. Because you know that little trick. Only had a fainted Pokemon. Now what you want to do is return back to Viridian Forest. Yellow is out of useful Pokemon. Yellow blacked out. That's so funny. This next thing's pretty interesting too. You might notice that we'll encounter a Missy now. And this does a number on the ears, so I'm going to try and get through this as fast as possible. Okay, cool. Just simply catch the Missy now. What's funny is that we'll actually just like flat out catch it. Won't even show the animation. Misty was caught. Alright, get me out of here, please. Masterball. So there's that. And you'll see there's a whole bunch of weird stuff going on here. Big tip, do not leave right now, you will crash. I think how there's just a book floating around. It's the funniest thing ever. We're over there to the left. Let's talk this sign. Pikachu just reappears because of that, which is pretty cool. And then disappears again. So there's all this weird stuff going on. Like how the book is just moving around. So what you want to do to get out of here actually is to save the game. And then reset. We'll be back and everything's all weird. I think if I do this. Pikachu. Yeah, the screen gets all weird, but the people sprites aren't as messed up, I guess. Weird stuff, but we can leave now. What you want to do is head back to the PC. And you want to deposit it. Before doing that though, view the stats of Pikachu, or any other Pokemon. Pikachu. You should be able to deposit it, okay. There we go, it sounds like a Rhydon. I'd recommend just keeping it in its own box. Masterballer. I'm assuming it's supposed to be like an ER thing, I'm not sure. But just leave that in there. And then that's all we need to do for now. Now you have to play through the game and get a whole bunch of other stuff. So let me show you what that is. Alrighty, we'll find ourselves on Route 1. It doesn't matter where we do it. It's probably easiest to do it here, in my opinion. And we're going to find these items in our bag. We need these items. This one, I think, varies, but I just like using this one. It might look familiar. We've done this before. So what you want to do is encounter a Pokemon. Doesn't matter what Pokemon you find. What you want to do is use GM. Then use 9 to escape from that weird limbo state. Then you'll find yourselves in the overworld again. Come to this spot. Don't go to this one, at least in my experience. You'll get the wrong Pokemon. But if you go to this one, all you gotta do is just click on 2P, close out, then use a Master Ball. That'll happen. We'll get a Hitmonchan, which is good because Hitmonchan is required. Not really required per se of like you need a Hitmonchan, but it learns counter, which a Pokemon having counter as its fourth move is required, and this one works pretty good for that. Of course, you'll also need the Pokemon with the unterminated name, which was that Rhydon Missyno thing we caught. It turned into a Rhydon. Anyway, so we have everything we need here. Something weird tends to happen here. Oh, it didn't happen this time. That's okay. You can just fly away to fix this. I'm pretty sure I already have it set up. Like, I'll show you real quick. Oh yeah, that Pokemon's poison, that's fine. Box 11, yeah. I already had it set up ahead of time, but you can see, like, oh, I would deposit the Hitmonchan, and I have it all set up. Masterball TY, that's funny. Anyway, so now I'll go back to actual glitch and show you how to set it up, because it's a bit tricky. Okay, now that you have the required Pokemon, I'm going to show you the required items that you need. I'm just going to put it in the description to make it easier. Also going to show you how to get the expanded item bag because we needed that for this glitch as well. So with this current setup that I have, essentially what you gotta do is just toss one of these. Toss these two items. And then toss this top Master Ball stack of 255 10 times. So there's 1. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You don't want to do it too many times, otherwise it'll just not work and you'll have to redo it. That should be 10. So now you want to toss where there's 2 left over, because that's how many stacks we have, and everything should even out. You'll get 0, 0 Master Ball, and you should be able to go down as much as you want, which is great. So this next part is a real doozy, because there's a lot that goes into this. What you want to do, start off, is make your way down here to this dire hit. Toss 2 of them. Grab this HMO4, go up here. replace it with this TM43. Grab this ice heal, go back down. I'll put in the description what slots these items are supposed to go into. But if you just follow this, it should be pretty straightforward. Place it with the antidote, grab this Masterball. I believe there's just 2 of them. Which I also believe is the reason why we have 2 of these, which is, this is the equivalent of J from Red and Blue. It's just called X in here, which I thought was interesting. So after we do that, we'll have these items here. Then, what you want to do is grab the Super Potion and put this in slot 23 of the Expand Item Bag, which is pretty much right where the cursor's stuck on, but I want to go past it. So, cancels 21, 22, 23, which is this item here. Switch that. Oh. Grab that first, then go up. Switch that with Super Repel. The quantities of these items do matter, that is very important, otherwise it will not work properly. Switch that with the Ether, which I believe was 25, 23, 25, yep. Grab this one from 26. This was a very complicated glitch, but I feel like it has some use. Switch this for your candy, put this in 26 I believe. Crap. So I feel like the Ether should be moved, yeah. That with the rare candy. It gets real messy too, it's hard to follow. Got 6F there, which is very important for this as well. You might have saw that earlier. Switch that with Q. And then 28 finally. Switch with 8-8. It's another glitch item. Unterminated name glitch item at that. A stack of 64. So everything should be good besides this potion. This needs to go in slot 21. Otherwise, I'll get a Ditto, as far as I know. It seems like it gave me a Ditto consistently. So once you put that in there, we're not quite done yet, we're almost there. Almost. Gotta go back up to the top here. That Ether is very important, make sure you have an Ether. It should be in here anyway, you shouldn't have to bring one with you. Anyway, so you want to switch Antidote into the second slot of the item bag, and then toss 48, since you have 00 or 256. That'll give you 208 left over. Then you want to take this HMO4 and switch it with the Ether down here. Like I said, you just need to make sure you have Ether in your third slot. Then double check this real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Get there. Next place to check is right here. You want to make sure that slot 21 has that. I'm sorry, 22. 22. This is 21. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. And then, you don't really have to go any further, but if you remember, we put some items down here. Just check them out really quick. So put that there. Under the dire hit, that one, then we're good there. So now all you gotta do is come back up here. The rare candy here corresponds to the index number of the Pokemon. So we saw earlier, I had 199. What you want to do, open this, you'll see everything's all goofy again. If I do this, use 6F, open the menu, turn around, then I should buy the PC, use 6F, use the PC, and this should work. Let's give it a try. So now what you want to do is go here, view the stats of Hitmonchan, or the Pokemon that has counter, close out, go back in, click on, back out, and then this will happen. And this should be Charizard U. There we go. So now what you want to do is catch the Pokemon. If you don't want to catch the Pokemon, you can just leave. You can do that. It's the hooked Charizard U, so you can't fight, which is surprising too. We'll back out of here. And so I can keep going here and just keep farming Pokemon. I should have renamed it. That was kind of a bad idea. That's fine though. And it's nice because we're right by the PC, so you can switch boxes and just deposit Pokemon into the PC and catch some more. You can get pretty much any Pokemon you want that has the index number less than 200, which is pretty handy. So like here, for example, let's get XX, which should be... Said I can never remember what XX is. It's this one. Yep, there we go. Cool. So back out of there, do this, use 6F, and that should be fine. Access to PC. There are times where you'll encounter a missing no. I'm not sure what leads to that. I'm pretty sure it's just not doing it the correct way. Do that. Click on the Masterball. There's XX. So you can't fight. I can probably switch. What happens if I switch? I'm curious. Okay, yeah. So that seems to happen when you're in a battle, a hooked battle. That's really strange. And since this one wasn't broken like other ones, I guess it let us leave successfully. Let me show you another one we can do. Make it really easy, actually. Alright, cool. Use 6F, access to PC. Back out. Go back in. The gym battle with Mew. So here's another way to get Mew. It's nice too because it's at a higher level than just 7. Although you can use arbitrary code execution, which is my preferred method still. It was a lot of work to get this glitch to work, but it's still interesting nonetheless. It's also probably a fast way of doing it. But in my opinion, you have to use Ace to be able to do this glitch anyway, because you need to get certain glitch items, and I just feel like it's easier to do that. Either way, it's still an interesting glitch. And so we'll find ourselves to the point where we want to leave, which can be kind of problematic, because how are you supposed to leave here? It's kind of difficult. So what you want to do, a bit tricky. Gotta find an item that has a stack 256, so 0, 0. Let's see here. I think I used the Ultra Ball. You're supposed to switch it with, I believe it's this one here. Yeah, and once you do that, you can fly away. I think if you have it to where there's 3 remaining, you can use like teleport or dig to get away. So then we'll escape our lovely creation. It took quite a while to do, honestly. And then we're back. We have our glitch Pokemon. To reset that up, you just have to go back in here. I'm actually curious. So go back to this spot, because you need to be here. I forgot to mention that. You want to make sure you're in this location. You can start here if you want, but honestly just go right here. Start off. And then, yeah, so our items are all jacked up. It looks like they're right though. What happens if I... Curious. Everything's the way that just was. Everything's set up. There's gotta be a reason why it's... Interesting. I have an idea. Just curious to see, because I haven't tried this. And I didn't do anything, huh? Alright, let's just use 6F and see what happens. Yeah, no. You have to do it a certain way, and apparently doing it that way does not work. You have to activate it in here, and once you do that, I guess you have to reset your item bag and go back into it. So like I'll have to remove all these items, but it's nice though, since you still have the expanded item bag, you can take all your old items back and kind of just reverse everything. Which I don't know if you're supposed to do that before leaving. I don't think it really matters. Although, maybe it does, because like for example, I'll show you. What's a good one? Just try and put the antidote back where it was. Because I feel like switching that back might crash the game. Like there's certain ones that you can't have like the wrong item in there. Otherwise the game will get mad. Oh, antidote's back, so we did lose our item anyway. So I definitely recommend just taking your items back before you leave. And that shouldn't crash your game. Unless you do it wrong. Other than that, it's pretty much what it is. But you can see we have these Pokemon, the spoils of the glitch, the out of bounds LLL glitch. Took me a while to get it done, but finally did. It's nice too, because Mew, usually when I get one, it never has any decent moves like this. Pretty handy. Well, that's gonna wrap this video up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.